It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Denver Nuggets at Pepsi Center. For the Nuggets, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. Last season, the Cavs did not have the best record in the Eastern Conference. The Hawks did, but Cleveland did come out of the East and go to the NBA Finals. Shaq, as long as LeBron is there with this roster, how much pressure do they have to make the Finals every year?
Well, LeBron said it himself. He's the best player on the planet. They have to be one of the favorites as long as they keep that roster intact, and they have to stay injury-free, Ernie.
Do you think the best player on the planet?
We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Cleveland Cavaliers come in for this one. 2K Sports brings you Friday night NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. You look at the Nuggets. Well, it's been an improvement this year over last season. They made a lot of adjustments, and happy to see that they translate into some tangible results.
And I think for Denver, it's early, but we can already say something about them that we couldn't say last year. This may be a team with legitimate playoff hope.
And Greg, unlike last year, they're taking the court every night, believing they can win this season, no matter who they're facing.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Filling out the wings, it's Shumpert, LeBron, Kevin Love out there with Freak, and it's Irving at the point. And that one's good.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Magic in Orlando.
Yeah, the inability to make threes in that game because they took a lot of them, I think, is why they ended up on the short end of the stick.
Yeah, they did take a bunch of them. Sometimes you can make up for poor three-point shooting with a strong inside game, but their inside game just wasn't strong enough.
Here's Lamb. The Cavaliers making the shot. To the paint. The 10-footer. Hits. Got that one from Nurkic. Nurkic has got his first bucket in this one. LeBron kicks to Shumpert. Love with the screen for Shumpert. In the corner, Irving with it. Shot no good. Now Denver takes it the other way. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
Yeah, really a rare treat for the fans. The only time they'll get to see this matchup all season.
Interconference action here. 2 games in all between these two teams. It'll be fun to watch.
Now Love. Following the miss by Emmanuel Mudiay from deep. Freak with it. Chandler on him. Here's Freak. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Yeah, he went for a little extra on that one.
Well, he usually doesn't finish soft. Obviously, you know, he can when necessary, sure, but not that soft.
Not when you can throw it down like that.
Yes, sir.
And here are the Nuggets now, following the score by Cleveland. Now here's Lamb, guarded by Shumpert. Nurkic can't hit. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game, and he gets the bucket.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. The pass to Fareed, and the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. It's stolen by Iman Shumpert.
And great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
LeBron dishes to Freak. Shoots from the corner. Kenneth Fareed pulls it in.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The V out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Screen by Fareed. Here's Lamb. And the 3 off target.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Freak sets a screen for Shumpert. At the elbow, it's Freak. And the bank shot is good. Freak's got 8.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Yeah, great field goal percentage to start, exactly what they were hoping for.
Now, here's Moutier. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Magic in Orlando.
Yeah, but I also thought the rebounding was impressive. He got some huge boards in that game.
6 to shoot. Irving with the steal. Pass to Freak. Lets the 3 fly. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Fareed setting the pick for Moutier. Kicks it to Fareed. Now here's Lamb. He's tightly guarded. Shot clock at 6. They double him with Shumpert. Chandler inside the line. Trying to get back on track. And Fareed lays it in. Fareed's got his first points of the night.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
And here is our 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's toughest teams over the course of the last 10 games. Second, the Cavaliers. Fourth, the Nuggets.
I mean, great teamwork and great schemes at both ends of the floor. You're seeing that from each of these clubs, and this is what defense is all about.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. And Smith subbed in for Shumpert. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Dunk by Fareed.
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
Irving passes to Freak. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. 15 points for Freak.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
The Nuggets trail by 9. Here's Moutier. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Tomasevic, covered by Smith. Tomasevic, and the 3 ball is good.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
There's the pick. Freak sets a screen for LeBron. That's good.
And boy, are they attacking the paint.
They sure are, looking to get their buckets up close and personal.
And the Nuggets with some changes. Evan Fournier's checked in. Denver's shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. The forwards are LeBron and Thompson. And it's Freak in at the 5.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense, active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pacers was just a man on a mission. He finished with 36 points and came out of nowhere defensively, swatting away one shot after another. Just numbers that really jump out at you in the box score.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that one.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's what we're going to see in as fans will remember for a long, long time.
Kevin Love's checked in for Cleveland. Mon Shumpert has come in for J.R. Smith.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in it. He has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about these. He looked a little hot out there for a moment.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
The Nuggets trail by 5. Screen by Nurkic. To the wing on the left. Here's Barton. And the rejection by Love. Here's Shumpert. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot two. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
And he sinks the second. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Moutier with the ball. Out to the right wing. Nurkic setting the pick for Lamb. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And we talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way. And that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against the defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
Moutier kicks to Lamb. Chandler with a screen for Lamb. Chandler outside. Lets it go from deep. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And how about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor. I stayed up top.
At the number for LeBron James.
Spacing.
Averaging 11 points a game, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every train needs a conductor, man. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
Now here's Lamb. 9 points last game. Nurkic setting the pick for Moutier. Just 5 to shoot. There's the 3. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Now here's Lamb. Following the miss by Freak. Lamb with the ball. He's picked up by James. Out to the wing. Here's Moutier, and there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
James against Young. James kicks to Irving. It's stolen by Moutier. He feeds it to Young. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And it's now only a 1-point Cleveland lead.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
James dishes to Freak. Outside Irving. Cleveland moving it around. Freak passes to James. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Now we'll check across the NBA the best shooters from the stripe. 4th, Freak.
And you simply got to avoid sending him to the line. Absolutely no one has better form from the stripe than he does.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Kenneth Faried comes in for Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Johnson in for Young. Now here's Moutier. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. To the inside. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Johnson. Now Moutier. Faried, a screen on Irving. To the middle. It's tipped and stolen by LeBron. And here we go. Shumpert running it up the court.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Here's Moutier following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Really left alone that time. And it's 9 points for Kenneth Faried.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want. And that's such solid fundamental basketball on display right there.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up a dunk.
And guys, it was a terrific understanding between teammates that made that possible. They really did read each other well there.
No good from Lamb. Cleveland leading by 3. There's the feed to Irving. Routier with the rebound. He dishes it to Lamb. Inside. And it's slammed in by Fareed.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
The drive by LeBron. Oh, wow. It's a beautiful jam.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
Almost a backboard breaker.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Love. Smith comes in for LeBron. And it's Mills in for Iman Shumpert. Here's Fournier. He averages about 5 points a game. Johnson the screen. Barton kicks to Johnson. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul.
J.R. Smith. That's his second personal foul.
And Denver has possession. It's a 3-point game. Johnson the screen. Tomasevic. Terrific swat. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. That'll be a 5-second call. The Cavaliers leading by 3. 1:21 left now here in the second. Freak with it. Fareed on him. There's Freak. No good. Denver's gone 2 of 3 when they step beyond the arc in the second quarter. Johnson with it. Picked up by Thompson. Johnson with a screen on Irving. Kicks it out to Johnson. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Cavaliers are gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Irving attacking. And good on the basket. Book it. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Right wing. Tomasevic covered by Irving. There's a screen. The dish now to Fournier. Taps in the tray. Fournier's got 7 points.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And that one's good.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Screen by Fareed. 1 second left. And the first half.
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. That is just beautiful.
How about the hands on display there around the basket? I mean, he does not let those opportunities slip away, and that allows the lead to grow.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. And it's blocked. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 5 assists in the game.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Chandler, no good. Cleveland leading by 8. Shumpert with it, now guarded by Fareed. And here's Freak. 24 points for him. Rocket 6. LeBron kicks to Freak. Shoots from the elbow. Again, the Cavaliers score.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Greg, they keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
And now let's bring you the list of the top 3-point shooting teams over the course of the past 10 games. The Cavaliers 4th.
They've been really pleased, Kevin, with their 3-point game. It's working better for them thanks to some adjustments they've made in their transition game.
Now here's Moutier, covered by Irving. Lamb, and again, Denver no good.
What a sluggish, muddy start to the second half. Still scoreless.
James right side. Left side, Love. Cannot hit. And it's Denver the other way.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Pass to Chandler. The tray. Rebound, Love.
Something needs to change for them here. I mean, starting the half 0 for 5, that's not going to get it done.
Down low. Back to Irving. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Screen by Fareed. Moutier dishes to Chandler. Nurkic the pass to Lamb. To halt the run. That's good on the jump shot.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Now on the court,
and with the break here, let's look at the stats for Kyrie Irving. First in field goal percentage. And he's among the top 20 players in 3-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
Yeah, and you're right. He's been the pinnacle of scoring efficiency. Never seems to take a bad shot.
Young's checked in for Kenneth Fareed. Mozgov, he's checked in for Cleveland. Here's Lamb. A 3-pointer off the mark.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
Chandler with a screen from Moutier. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Moutier's got points.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
The Cavaliers leading by 9. James kicks to Freak. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Freak's got 4 points this quarter.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
To the middle, off the pick. And scoring with the play inside is Young.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not good.
And Freak throws it down.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Out to the right wing. Nurkic a screen on jumper. They double him with Freak. Here's Chandler. And that one hits back iron. Cleveland's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Freak kicks to Moskov. Picked by Moskov. Freak with it. Working on Nurkic. From the low block. And there it is again. Nice make there from Freak. Freak's got the lead up to 13 now for the Cavs.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt.
Out in the West early in the season. Look at the Lakers. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot. But it's a long season, as we all know. And, of course, the Denver Nuggets, 5.5 games behind.
And when I look at Denver, if the season were to end today, they'd find themselves right in the playoff hunt. That's some serious progress for a team that struggled so much of last year.
Unfortunately, the season doesn't end today. There's a long way to go, but still, it looks like they're on the right track. I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
The Nuggets with another miss.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Here's the three. The shot is off. And the Nuggets going the other way. They host the 76ers after this game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Tomasevic, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Both good from the line that time. And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter. Now, here's Mills. He's guarded closely. Here's Freak. And the layup's good off the glass. Freak's got 12 points in just the second half.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Tomasevic covered by Mills.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Get the ball inside.
James in the post. Fires from 14. The shot is off.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Tomasevic, and he gets the bucket. He's got 10.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Freak sets a screen for LeBron. Dishes to Freak. And it's Denver with the rebound.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted. And really, I like the movement and communication there.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Fareed is checked in. Good on the second free throw. The Cavaliers leading by 12. They set the pick. And Mills kicks to LeBron. Now here's Freak. Fareed defending. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Fournier's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Screen by Fareed. Tomasevic. Off on that one.
Your Nuggets dancers.
Let's take them back.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Cleveland with the ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Freak in at center. Kevin Love out there with Smith. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Shumpert in at the shooting guard position. Passes to Lamb. Johnson with a screen on Shumpert. To the paint, up off the screen. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Johnson. Back to Shumpert. Feeds it to Irving. Freak with it. Fareed on him, and it's Freak missing. Denver shooting well. They're at 45%. Here's Lamb. It's deflected. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Irving kicks to Love. Moutier with the rebound.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
Chandler outside. From the arc. And it's Freak with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Moutier kicks to Lamb. On the wing, Chandler. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
We're playing too much on the perimeter. Let's look to dump the ball inside.
Here's a Nurkic. He's checked in for James Johnson. And Cleveland also making a change. Mozgov's checked in. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Shumpert dishes to Irving. 14 feet away. And it's Denver with the rebound. Fareed's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Moutier. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. And Shumpert kicks to Smith. Nobody near Irving. Again, Irving missing.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
As a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch.
Now the pass to Love, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Inside, it's tipped. Mozgov with the steal. Here's Irving. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And that's now 11 points for Kyrie Irving. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Good on the shot.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation. Excellent game we've seen from Kyrie Irving. He's got 13 points and 5 assists. You know, as tremendous as his stats are, what I've liked most is just the effort he's put into this game.
And Clark, he's worked his tail off at the offensive end, and his D, it has been on point.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving. The Nuggets trail by 15. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Moutier. Mozgov with the block. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Oh! That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish. And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category.
Shoots from the baseline, kept alive. And that one's good. Love's got 4 points this quarter.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Now here's Moutier. He's guarded closely. 5 to shoot. Fareed gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game. Cleveland with the ball. They're on an 11-2 run. Pass to Irving. Picked by Mozgov. Irving passes to Love. He kicks it to Mozgov. Shot clock at 5. Irving for 3. Cleveland the rebound. LeBron outside. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And Cleveland making a change here. Freaks checked in. Denver with the ball. Trailing by 17.
Denver calls
Timeout. Timeout. Start it.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what David Blatt said to the team. He told his guys, be patient at the offensive end. Whatever we do, we cannot waste possessions with bad shot selection. So Coach waiting until the final stages to pull a few tricks out of his sleeve. Kevin, let's see if he's made a wise decision.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris.
Wow, you don't see him make plays like that very often. That's a nice move there for the basket.
The Cavaliers leading by 15.
Got it.
There's the pick.
Move the ball.
Outside Irving. It's a pick by Love. Shumpert dishes to Love. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Love's got 6 points in the quarter.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Now here's Shumpert. Not a lot of room. And he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And if you thought this game was over already, you're probably right.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, it's staring us right in the face, and we've been around long enough to know when the game is over. And this one is in that category.
Nurkic's screen on Irving. Tomasevic. There's the dish to Nurkic. And Lamb kicks to Chandler. Drains the three-pointer.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
The Cavaliers leading by 14.
You got it. Get the ball inside.
1:29 left in the fourth quarter. And it's Freak missing.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the boards.
Yeah, you know, but down the stretch here, guys, they'll summon that extra effort to try and get it done, I think.
There's a screen. Outside Irving. Kicks it to Love. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen away.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Cavaliers.
And Clark, their hard work on the glass paid off.
You know, they both are excellent rebounding teams. I thought it was a tough battle underneath both ways.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Yeah, and Greg, when it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing They've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Freak. You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's it.
Well, the outcome of this one never really in doubt tonight. Would you say that this is one of the better performances by this team this year?
As of now, I'd say yes. I know that won't be the case because we'll probably be setting a record by beating teams by like 100 points or something. And you know I'll be leading the way on that.
Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
The job he did down low was fantastic. That's right, fantastic. He had great understanding of the way the defense was set up in the paint. He had a ton of high percentage looks close to the bucket and converted every time. Nice game, real nice game.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.